What is up, guys, and welcome back to the DocMack car channel. Today what we're going to do is a tune-up. This is going to be a dealership level service where you can do it and save hundreds of dollars. So without further ado, let me get into it. But if you haven't already, consider subscribing, giving this video a like, and also a super thanks if you haven't already. This one is the engine air filter, and these are the spark plugs which are needed. These are Denso iridium spark plugs. Now, I believe when you're going to work on a Toyota, you always want to go genuine Toyota parts. It's only 4 spark plugs and it is a air filter as well. So all of this cost me 185 New Zealand dollars. And then the other thing which we're going to do, when we're going to clean the mass airflow sensor, which is this one right here, these are the tools that we're going to need. So you want to do it with a mass airflow sensor cleaner and a Phillips screwdriver of your choice. Without further ado, let's get into it. Like so. These are your ignition coils, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like so. I'm just doing a very slow torque on it to undo it. And there you go. So I'm going to do the same thing for these 4 screws. What I'm doing is I'm inserting a screwdriver under this tip and then pushing . And there we go. 5/8 socket, your extension, and your ratcheting wrench. Put it right down there. And you want to feel that you're grabbing the plug first. Okay, so I've grabbed the plug. And lefty-loosey. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So you're going to go counterclockwise. And you want to do this one quite slow. And never use an impact tool on this spark plugs. And there you go, guys. That is the spark plug. These are the original Denso SK16 HR11s. And this is the gapping tool. And this is how you can check the gap by actually putting it in here and seeing exactly where it stops. So the gap for this plug should be 0.044 inches. This is the new plug and this is the old one. Now these are pre-gapped from the factory, so you don't need to actually gap them. I'm going to take my magnetic swivel socket and I'm going to grip the plug like so. And you've got a little crush washer here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread it down. So now what we're going to do is we're going to torque it down. Okay, so now I've set this one to 25 Newton meters, which is equivalent to 18 foot-pounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten it. That is 25 Newton meters when you hear that click. Now you're going to put the ignition coil back in. Like so. And what you could also do is when you're putting the ignition coil back in, you want to put the wire over so that you can clip it back in like this. Like so. And then seat it down and make sure that it's properly seated in. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're going to insert the 10mm bolt. Now this bolt has got to be torqued down to 10 Newton meters or 7 foot-pounds until I hear an audible click. And I showed you where the pegs are at the start of this video. The next thing we want to do is we want to clean the mass airflow sensor, which is this one. This is what measures the air-fuel ratio for it to go into the intake system. So this is a very integral part, and if it doesn't work very well, you can get the idling speed actually drop, or you may get the engine start to stall. So you just need to unbolt this one. You can see how much dirt came off that. Pinch it down and then pull the clip out. So what you need to do is you'll just need to push this little clip down. You need to push it down hard, and then while you're pushing it down hard, you need to pull it away. And that is your mass airflow sensor. Put a tape up on this hole, and what we're going to do is we're just going to place a tape over this hole, because what we'll need to do is there's a little pitot tube in here, and that's what we actually need to clean. So we'll need this one out of the car for at least half an hour, and you don't want any crud dropping in. Now what we're going to use is we're going to use the mass airflow sensor cleaner. Now you only want to use mass airflow sensor cleaner for the mass airflow sensor. Do not use anything else, if not you're definitely looking for trouble. This is the bit we need to clean. You can see there's a little pitot tube in there. So what I'm going to do is, this is a high pressured can, so I'll just put it down because the wind is blowing currently, and you want to spray it into that area. You never want to touch this pitot tube, if not that'll cause false readings and your engine may actually stall. You want to do it this way, and you want to do it that way, and then you want to give one quick burst like so. That will make sure that it's quite clean. What you want to do is you want to also do it this way. Now this liquid will evaporate, so it's safe. Now you want to allow this one to dry for about 30 minutes before you reinstall it. Alright guys, so now what you're going to do is you're going to just clean this down a little bit further, because we're going to do the air filter box. You don't want to touch this electrical connection for the mass airflow sensor, so just be mindful of that one. Alright, so to replace the engine air filter, all we need to do is there's a little tab right here, and you'll need to pop the tab off. That's the first one. There you go. You want to lift the box this way for 45 degrees this way, because you need to slide these out if you want them out. So there you go. And this is your engine air filter. Now as you can see, this engine air filter doesn't look too bad. This is your genuine air filter for this vehicle. Alright, and you want to just fit it straight back in like so. All you need to do is just make sure that this one goes back into the groove, and this one, which would have been back in the groove, and then all you need to do is you just need to clip it back in here like so, and clip it back in here like so. That completes the job. So we have done 4 spark plugs, an engine air filter, and also the cleaning of the mass airflow sensor. So this will ensure that your car runs smooth now, and you're really going to enjoy your ride. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Share this with your friends, and also give this video a thumbs up. Also feel free to give the super thanks if you'd like to. For those of you who do not know what the super thanks is, there's a little love thanks button down the bottom, which you can donate some money if you'd like to.